Hi everyone, it's Christina from Musto Wine Grape Company. I'm out in California right now. We're out in Lanza-Musto Vineyards in Suisun Valley, California. And what we're going to do today is we're going to walk through the vineyard and take a couple Brix samples for some of the varieties. And right now we are in the Sangiovese vineyard of Lanza-Musto, and it's the Brunello clone Sangiovese. So I'm going to show you guys how I do my Brix tests, and hopefully we'll get some good information today and have some better harvest dates for the future. So looking forward to this, and hope you guys enjoy the vineyard walk. Okay guys, so here's our first row, and what I really end up being equipped with for this is my picking shears, as well as I bring a nice little fancy Ziploc bag to walk through the vineyard with. What the biggest thing to remember is when you are sourcing for your Brix tests, you don't want to even look down at the bunches. You want to count your steps, just kind of push your arm out and then grab some berries and just kind of keep going, because what ends up happening is a lot of people will subconsciously grab the prettier ones, which you don't want to necessarily always grab the pretty ones. You want to be able to get a good sample, so some of those green berries, even some of those raisin berries, things like that. So you really want to see what the actual plot is kind of coming in at. So I count my steps. I usually go about 25 steps, and then I'll go to the next side. I'll grab some more, put them in the bag. And yeah, so what I do is I walk down 2 rows usually per block, and per variety I try and start, well, 2 to 3. I try and start with one on the outside, then do one kind of in the middle of the block, and then one towards the outside as well, because you do get a lot more light towards the end of the blocks and things like that. So I'll let you guys know what we come in at pretty soon. Okay, so I've gotten my sample here. See, you got some red berries, a couple green ones, because it's still kind of early. And so now what I'm going to do is take the Brix level and crush everything up. Lost some berries there. You really want to get it nice and juicy. That looks pretty good. So what I'm going to do now is dribble the juice on the refractometer and look into the light and see what the Brix look like. I'll take a picture of that for you guys so you can see where they're at. And I hope you guys enjoyed this version of taking some Brix tests in Suisun Valley. So what I did was I used my sample, the juices, and I poured the juices right on the top of this refractometer and put down the lever. And now what you want to do is you want to look into the light with our refractometer. See if it'll let you guys see it. There it is. You guys can see we are at 19 Brix.